Hey, it is July 4th. No better day to talk baseball and nobody better to talk TinCaps baseball with than the voice of the TinCaps himself, John Nolan. John, hey man, we appreciate the time. First off, the TinCaps opening a series against West Michigan tonight. Second half of the season has been pretty good. The TinCaps enter this series in first place in the Midwest League. What have they been doing well since the midpoint that's allowed them to sit there in first place?
Yeah, and Glenn, appreciate you guys being out here. What a great holiday this is for the sport of baseball. And to make it extra fun, as you say, the TinCaps, they have been hot right now. Got off to a slow start in April, but since the middle of May, they've been the best team in the league. And what have they been doing well? It's kind of success in all phases of the game, offensively, pitching-wise, defense, base running for that matter too. But I'd say it starts with one of the top prospects on this team, Jackson Merrill. He wasn't 100% in that first month or so of the season, but he's been hitting better than 300 now since around that midpoint of May, one of the top performers in the league, and he certainly had lots of help too.
You mentioned the offense. Talk a little bit about what they've been able to do with the bats, because at last look, they're leading the Midwest League with 71 home runs.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun series with the Whitecaps, who are second in the league in home runs. The Tigers affiliate, they've got 70. And yeah, so Merrill's got 10 home runs, and he's not alone. Marcos Castagnon's got 11, and Nathan Martorella second in the league with a dozen home runs. So really up and down the order right now. This TinCaps team is on pace to set a franchise record for home runs. That was set back in 2017 when it was Fernando Tatis Jr. leading the way. So some perspective there as far as the all-around power of this group.
You mentioned Jackson Merrill a couple of times. Here's a guy who came in as the #1 prospect in the Padres organization, and all he's done after a slow first month was live up to the billing, and he keeps rising in the prospect rankings, one of the top 15 prospects in all of minor league baseball at this point. What has he done that's impressed you? You've seen him every day.
Yeah, and the TinCaps will be missing him this weekend as he goes off to Seattle to participate in the MLB Futures game. And it's easy to forget, because of what he can do on the field, that he's one of the youngest players in the league here, just 20 years old. He was 19 back on opening day. I think what's most impressive is just that he's so steady, carries himself like a veteran, a really professional guy. He's been really sound defensively, really amazing bat-to-ball skills. He hardly ever swings and misses, has one of the lowest strikeout rates in the league while still maintaining his average, and like we talked about, some power too.
All right, he is John Nolan, the voice of the TinCaps. I'm Glenn Marini here on July 4th. No better day for baseball than Independence Day, and that'll do it from downtown Fort Wayne.